Well, happy Monday, guys. I hope you've had a great morning so far, and I hope you're gearing up for a great week. Today, we're continuing in our series on uncertain times, and we've been talking about how we can have assurance and what we're basing our faith on. What is the foundation of our beliefs? And of course, the Bible is the very thing we can hold in our hands and read ourselves. And so, my encouragement this week is as you're reading this devotional, please take time and actually dive into it and take on the challenge that I posted there on reading a scripture and asking yourself some questions about it to gain a full understanding of that section of scripture. And so I know one thing I was taught as I was in theology school and all that stuff is when you read a piece of scripture, you have to look at the context, the who wrote it, right? What time was it written? Who was it written to? Is it a historical account? Is it poetic in some way? Is it metaphorical? Is it literal? Is it about the future? And so as you're answering those questions, most of the Bibles out there now have a section at the beginning of each book that gives some information about that, about the author, about the time, and who it was written to. So I'd encourage you before you start reading to go and take a look at those sections, and that's going to help you out greatly when you're trying to distinguish, like, what does this mean for my life? Because I think that's a big misconception, is people think the Bible's outdated and there's nothing in there for 2020, when in fact there's more than you could imagine. And so my encouragement this week is just ask yourselves those questions as you're reading the scriptures. I put a few different scriptures you can read there about the promises that God has made and how he has kept all of his promises throughout the Bible. If you don't believe me, go back and research it. In fact, I would encourage you to go and do that with anything, whether it's the Bible, whether it's social media, whether it's the news, whatever the case is. Go and do your research and make an informed decision that you feel at peace about. If you have any questions, please comment below, and I would love to get with you and help you go through some of those questions. I love you guys. Hope you have a great week. Zoom Bible study Tuesday night. Message me for the info, and we'll see you there. Peace.